The Proteas, like all national teams, need highly trained support staff in order to make competing at the highest level, especially during the biggest tournament in cricket, that much smoother. One of those critical roles in the Proteas camp is that of the physiotherapist. As a physically demanding sport where players are subject to high-impact injuries with demanding repetitive actions, puts immense strain on their bodies. Fortunately, the Proteas can rely on Govender to help when the physicality takes its toll. Craig has been with the national team since December 2017 and is getting to live a dream that took root while still a teenager.
I can't put words to it. I think I first walked into an international cricket stadium at the age of 12 at Kingsmead, the first test match in South Africa after isolation, the first day. So started from there. I've always wanted to walk into cricket stadiums and be part of a cricket team. And being here is one of those proper dreams that has come true. Yeah.
Craig is now firmly entrenched in the Proteas setup and has made it a point to cater to the individual requirements of each player. He takes us through the most common issues that players face.
So obviously fast bowlers are the main concern within cricket in terms of injuries per se. Cricket is very much an overuse type of sport. You're going to get a lot of overuse type of injuries, chronic type cases. So in fast bowlers in particular, you're looking at lower back issues, you're looking at hips and shoulders. With batters, you're also looking at some backs. You get a lot of neck issues with batters because of the repetitive movement of the neck. So it's a lot of chronic injuries per se, which has to be dealt with on a regular basis. So there's ongoing work with players, there's a lot of programs set in place to try and make their lives a bit easier in terms of pain management. You do get soft tissue injuries, which are your hammies and your quads and stuff, and that comes about not as frequently as your chronic cases, as I would say.
The ICC Cricket World Cup is a long-running tournament, and this year's format saw each of the 10 competing teams playing 9 games in the group stage. Given the demands of travelling and playing in 7 different cities with only a few days between matches, the team needed a plan before the World Cup got underway.
Obviously, it's a tournament type of event where there's back-to-back games, and it's more about recovery and you know, implementing those types of things. Sleep's important. We came into the tournament educating guys on sleep. I brought in memory foam pillows. Each guy has their own pillow, so it's something consistent for the guys to sleep on, because if you don't sleep, you don't recover well. So that was one of the things we put into place. Guys are enjoying it, so that's cool. But also, you know, our hydration is important. Our regular prehab sessions and flexibility sessions with Greg King and myself. Yeah, those types of things. But travel has been difficult. We've been traveling in coaches, very, very nice coaches. But the traveling aspect does take its toll on players.
The World Cup has proven challenging for the Proteas, and sadly they will be exiting the competition after the round-robin stage. But it has been a great learning experience for Craig.
Apart from where we sit at the moment in terms of the World Cup, personally, it's been a great experience. There's a hell of a lot of learnings. The first thing I do when we go to the bathroom every morning, we look at the mirror and you always ask yourself, what have I done the day before? What am I going to do this morning? And I always ask myself, have I done my best? And what am I going to do today? And it's always important for me to be accountable and responsible for whatever I'm doing. And that's the biggest learning for me. I mean, we should be learning every day.